This is an original Apple iPad. Now, I actually got this device off eBay a while back for only $10. Now, it wasn't sold as being in working condition. It actually, in the listing, they said that basically when they plugged it in, it did absolutely nothing, and it also wouldn't turn on, obviously. So, I went ahead and got it anyway for only $10. I really can't go wrong. And it ended up actually working perfectly fine. When I originally plugged it in for the first time, as it said in the listing, it just did nothing, didn't show the battery charging screen or anything on it. But then I just decided to just leave it plugged in for a while and see if it just started working. And eventually, it actually came to life. After about, I think it took like 10 minutes just leaving it plugged in when it did nothing. For the battery charging indicator to come on the display. But yeah, I left it plugged in for like 10 minutes and it eventually just started working. So I got a fully functional, in 100% perfect condition pretty much, original Apple iPad for $10. So it did also come with the original box. I do have it right here. As you can see, it is the original iOS 3 wallpaper that these things came with. If we look on the back here, you can see that this is indeed the 16 gig model. This was, of course, copyright 2010 because it is the original iPad. This is the Wi-Fi only model. This does not have a internal GSM cellular radio, so you can only use this on a Wi-Fi internet connection. So let me just go ahead and give you a quick overview of it. So on the bottom here, we've got the speaker as well as the 30-pin dot connector there. Over on this side, we've got the volume rocker as well as the mute and screen rotation lock switch right there. On the top of the device, we've got the sleep and power button there, as well as the microphone and headphone jack there. And then on this side, we don't have anything, as you can see. So if we flip over the device to the back, you can see that there are a few scratches on the back. These scratches are indeed the only cosmetic imperfections of this iPad. Other than these scratches, it is in 100% perfect condition. So you can see that they're kind of bad scratches, but they're not too bad. And it is, of course, nothing to complain about for $10. So you can see that the Apple logo looks nice. It's nice and reflective. And yeah, it is the 16 gig iPad, as you can see right there. So let's just go ahead and flip it over and turn it on. So as you can see, it is running the latest version of iOS that the original iPad can run. That is version 5.1.1. So I'll go ahead and open settings here and show you that. So yeah, as you can see there, it is the 16 gig model, and it is version 5.1.1, as I said earlier. Now, as you probably saw when I was at the home screen, this device is indeed jailbroken. You can see we have Cydia right there. I'll actually go ahead and open it real fast just to show you that. So yeah, as you can see, the original iPad really isn't all that fast, and for some reason it doesn't appear to actually be loading Cydia. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, there it is. This is Cydia running on iOS 5.1.1. It is actually the latest version of Cydia too, which I was kind of surprised about. But yeah, everything seems to work relatively well. I, of course, can't install many apps or, of course, the latest version of most apps on this thing. But for what it can do, it is pretty useful. Like I said, it is kind of slow, but other than that, it's just fine. So as you can see, I installed a few games on here. I installed iFile Activator SB settings, which I can activate right here. See, I've got SB settings right there. This is quite useful because, of course, iOS 5 doesn't support Control Center. So we go over here, you can see we have Activator, the SB Settings app, IPA installer just to install IPA files because nothing else works other than that on iOS 5.1.1. We've also got Bike Race, which is a game, and we've also got DOSPad right here, which actually allows me to run DOS, and I actually installed Windows on this as well. It is quite slow, so I'm not exactly going to show you that right now, but I guess I can show you it actually starting to boot Windows 3.1. But it is very sluggish, so I'm not actually going to wait till it boots up. So let's just go ahead and see here. So yeah, as you can see, it is booting Windows for Workgroups version 3.11. Now, like I said, it is slow, so I'm just going to go ahead and quit it. But yeah, that's basically the iPad. It works pretty well, but it is somewhat slow, as I said before. So that is an overview of this first generation Apple iPad. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video.